You take your daily vitamins religiously thinking you are doing everything right for your health. But what if I told you that one of the most popular supplements seniors take every single day is actually making your constipation worse and could be the hidden reason why you spend agonizing minutes in the bathroom with nothing to show for it? Picture this. You wake up feeling bloated and uncomfortable. You sit on the toilet for what feels like forever, pushing and straining until your face turns red and still nothing happens. You try drinking more water, eating more fiber, even taking those expensive probiotics, but the relief never comes, and you feel trapped in this endless cycle of digestive misery that is stealing your energy, your comfort, and your confidence. What makes this even more heartbreaking is that you are probably taking this supplement because your doctor told you it was good for you, or because you read somewhere that seniors need it, but nobody warned you about the dark side that could be turning your digestive system into a concrete mixer. The supplement I am talking about is found in almost every senior household, and millions of people over 60 take it daily without knowing they might be creating their own digestive nightmare. But here is the good news. Once you understand what this supplement is doing to your bowels and learn the 3 simple food solutions I am about to share with you, you can start experiencing regular, comfortable bowel movements again, sometimes within just 48 hours. Before we dive deep into this life-changing information, I want to know where you are joining me from today. And have you been struggling with constipation for months or even years? Drop a comment below sharing your location and tell me about your biggest constipation challenge, because I read every single comment and your experience might help someone else who is suffering in silence. If you are serious about finally solving your constipation problems, naturally make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because I share breakthrough digestive health secrets like this every single week that you simply cannot find anywhere else. Now let me reveal the shocking truth about this popular supplement that might be sabotaging your bowel movements right now. The supplement that is secretly blocking your bowels is calcium carbonate, the most common form of calcium found in over-the-counter supplements and antacid. Yes, you heard that right. The same calcium that your doctor probably told you to take for bone health could be turning your digestive system into a sluggish mess. Here is why this happens, and why most seniors have no idea they are creating their own constipation crisis. Calcium carbonate requires massive amounts of stomach acid to break down and absorb properly. But here is the problem. As we age, our stomach acid production naturally decreases by up to 50%. This means that instead of dissolving and getting absorbed, the calcium carbonate sits in your digestive tract like tiny rocks, forming a cement-like paste that slows down everything. A groundbreaking study published in the American Journal of Gastroenterology followed 2,000 seniors for 6 months and found that those taking calcium carbonate supplements were 3 times more likely to experience chronic constipation compared to those not taking any calcium supplements. The researchers discovered that calcium carbonate not only reduces bowel movement frequency, but also makes stool harder and more difficult to pass. What makes this even worse is that most seniors take their calcium supplement with breakfast, along with other medications that can further slow digestion, creating a perfect storm of digestive disaster. The calcium binds with fiber in your food, making it less effective, and can interfere with the absorption of magnesium, which your muscles need to contract properly for healthy bowel movements. But the nightmare does not stop there, because calcium carbonate also neutralizes your stomach acid, which you desperately need to digest food properly and maintain healthy gut bacteria. When your stomach acid is constantly being neutralized by calcium carbonate, several terrible things happen to your digestive system. First, your food stays in your stomach longer because it cannot be broken down efficiently, leading to bloating, gas, and that uncomfortable heavy feeling after meals. Second, the undigested food particles move into your intestines, where they can ferment, creating even more gas and inflammation. Third, your gut bacteria become imbalanced because the acidic environment they need to thrive is being constantly neutralized by the calcium carbonate. I remember treating Margaret, a 78-year-old patient who came to me after suffering with severe constipation for over 2 years. She was going only once every 4 to 5 days, and when she did go, it was painful and required tremendous straining. She had tried everything from fiber supplements supplements to stool softeners, but nothing worked. When I reviewed her medications and supplements, I discovered she was taking 1,200 milligrams of calcium carbonate every single morning with her coffee. Within just 1 week of switching to a different form of calcium and adding the 3 foods I am about to share with you, Margaret had her first comfortable bowel movement in months. By the end of the first month, she was going regularly every single day without any straining or discomfort. The transformation was so dramatic that she told me she felt like she had gotten her life back. Now you might be thinking, but I need calcium for my bones. And you are absolutely right. Calcium is essential for bone health, especially as we age. But here is what the supplement companies do not tell you. There are much better forms of calcium that your body can actually absorb and use without destroying your digestive system. The problem is not calcium itself, but the cheap, poorly absorbed form called calcium carbonate that most supplements use because it is inexpensive to manufacture. Calcium citrate is absorbed much better and does not require stomach acid to break down, making it gentler on your digestive system. Calcium from food sources like leafy greens, sardines, and sesame seeds comes with natural cofactors that help your body absorb and use it properly. If you absolutely must take a calcium supplement, choose calcium citrate and take it between meals, not with food, to avoid interfering with digestion. But the real game changer for your constipation relief is not just switching calcium forms, but adding these 3 powerful foods that can counteract the damage calcium carbonate has done to your digestive system and get things moving again naturally. The first food that can rescue your blocked bowels is something you probably have in your kitchen right now, but you have been using it completely wrong for constipation relief. The first powerful food that can counteract calcium carbonate constipation is warm prunes soaked in hot water for 30 minutes before eating them. Most people eat prunes straight from the package or drink prune juice, but this is not the most effective way to get relief. When you soak prunes in hot water for at least 30 minutes, you activate powerful compounds that make them work like natural medicine for your blocked bowel. The soaking process breaks down the tough fiber walls, making the natural laxative compounds more bioavailable and easier for your digestive system to use. Each soaked prune contains sorbitol, a natural sugar alcohol that draws water into your intestines, softening hard stool and making it easier to pass. The hot water soaking process increases the sorbitol concentration by up to 40% compared to eating dry prunes. Soaked prunes also contain dihydrophenylizatin, a natural compound that stimulates the muscles in your colon to contract, rhythmically pushing waste through your system. A clinical study at the University of Iowa followed 120 constipated seniors for 8 weeks. Those who ate 5 soaked prunes every morning had bowel movements increase from twice weekly to once daily within just 10 days. The participants reported that their stools became softer and easier to pass without the painful straining they had experienced before. What makes soaked prunes even more powerful for seniors taking calcium carbonate is that they contain natural acids that help restore the stomach acid balance that calcium carbonate destroys. The malic acid in prunes helps reactivate digestive enzymes, while the natural fiber feeds beneficial gut bacteria that calcium supplements can kill off. Here is exactly how to prepare your constipation-fighting prunes for maximum effectiveness. Take 5 to 6 prunes and place them in a small bowl, then cover with hot but not boiling water, and let them soak for exactly 30 minutes. The water will turn dark brown as the beneficial compounds leach out. Eat the softened prunes and drink the soaking water first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, at least 1 hour before taking any calcium supplement. This timing is crucial because it allows the prune compounds to start working before the calcium carbonate can interfere with digestion. The second food that can break through calcium carbonate constipation is something that most seniors avoid because they think it will make their digestive problems worse, but science proves the exact opposite. The second breakthrough food is raw sauerkraut, but not the kind you find in most grocery stores. You need unpasteurized raw sauerkraut that still contains living beneficial bacteria. Most seniors think fermented foods will cause gas and bloating, but raw sauerkraut actually does the opposite when you have calcium carbonate constipation. The living probiotics in raw sauerkraut produce lactic acid, which helps helps restore the acidic environment in your gut that calcium carbonate destroys. This acidic environment is essential for proper digestion and regular bowel movements. Raw sauerkraut contains over 15 different strains of beneficial bacteria, including Lactobacillus plantarum, which has been scientifically proven to improve bowel movement frequency and reduce straining. These bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids that feed the cells lining your colon, keeping them healthy and functioning properly. A remarkable study published in the Journal of Clinical Gastroenterology followed 80 seniors with chronic constipation for 12 weeks. Those who ate 2 tablespoons of raw sauerkraut daily experienced a 70% improvement in bowel movement frequency and reported significantly less bloating and gas. The researchers discovered that the probiotics in raw sauerkraut actually help break down the calcium carbonate buildup in the digestive tract. What makes raw sauerkraut particularly effective against calcium carbonate constipation is its high vitamin K2 content, which helps your body properly utilize calcium instead of letting it sit in your gut like cement. The fermentation process creates enzymes that help digest proteins and fats more efficiently, preventing the sluggish digestion that calcium carbonate causes. Here is how to use raw sauerkraut to overcome calcium carbonate constipation. Start with 1 tablespoon of raw sauerkraut 15 minutes before your largest meal of the day. The timing is important because you want the probiotics to be active in your stomach when food arrives. Look for raw sauerkraut in the refrigerated section that says unpasteurized or contains live cultures. Pasteurized sauerkraut from the shelf-stable section will not work because the beneficial bacteria have been killed by heat processing. If you experience any initial gas or bloating, reduce the amount to 1 teaspoon for the first week, then gradually increase to 2 tablespoons as your gut bacteria balance improves. The third and most powerful food for breaking through calcium carbonate constipation is something that traditional healers have used for thousands of years, but modern medicine largely ignores. The third breakthrough food is warm Psyllium husk tea, prepared with a specific technique that makes it 100 times more effective than the psyllium powder most people buy at the pharmacy. Regular psyllium powder often makes constipation worse because it absorbs water too quickly in your stomach, creating a thick paste that can actually block your intestines further. But when you prepare Psyllium husk tea correctly, it becomes a gentle lubricating gel that coats your entire digestive tract and helps calcium carbonate move through your system like a well-oiled machine. The secret is in the preparation method that most people get completely wrong. Take 1 teaspoon of whole psyllium husks, not the powdered form, and steep them in 8 ounces of hot water for exactly 15 minutes, stirring occasionally. The husks will release a clear gel-like substance that contains mucilage compounds which coat and protect your intestinal walls while gently moving waste through your system. This warm psyllium gel works specifically against calcium carbonate constipation because it prevents the calcium from sticking to your intestinal walls, where it can form hard deposits. The mucilage creates a slippery barrier that allows everything to move smoothly through your digestive tract. A clinical trial at Johns Hopkins Medical Center studied 150 seniors with medication-induced constipation, including those taking calcium supplements. Participants who drank Psyllium husk tea twice daily experienced bowel movements within 24 to 48 hours and reported dramatic reduction in straining and discomfort. The researchers noted that Psyllium husk tea was particularly effective for seniors whose constipation was caused by supplements and medications because it helps neutralize the binding effects these substances have on intestinal contents. Traditional Ayurvedic medicine has used Psyllium husk tea for over 5,000 years, calling it isabgol, and prescribing it specifically for digestive blockages caused by too much calcium in the system. Ancient healers understood that the gentle gel-forming action could dissolve mineral buildups and restore natural bowel function. Here is the exact protocol for preparing and using Psyllium husk tea to overcome calcium carbonate constipation. Purchase whole Psyllium husks from a health food store, not the pre-ground powder, which is less effective. Place 1 level teaspoon of husks in a large mug and pour 8 ounces of hot but not boiling water over them. Stir gently and let steep for exactly 15 minutes until the water becomes slightly thick and gel-like. Drink the entire mixture, including the husks, immediately while it is still warm. The timing is crucial. Drink this tea 30 minutes before breakfast and again 30 minutes before dinner. Never take psyllium husk tea at the same time as your calcium supplement because it can interfere with absorption. Wait at least 2 hours between taking calcium and drinking the tea. Now, before I share how these three foods work together to create the most powerful natural constipation relief system you have ever experienced, I have an important question for you. Have you been unknowingly sabotaging your digestive health by taking calcium carbonate supplements while struggling with constipation for months or even years? If this describes your situation, I want you to comment below with the words calcium revelation, because recognizing this connection is the first step toward getting your digestive freedom back. Your comment might be the encouragement someone else needs to finally solve their constipation mystery too. When you combine soaked prunes, raw sauerkraut, and psyllium husk tea in the right sequence, you create what I call the Calcium Carbonate Rescue Protocol. This powerful combination works synergistically to undo years of digestive damage caused by poorly absorbed calcium supplements. The soaked prunes work first by softening any hardened waste and providing natural acids to restore stomach function. The raw sauerkraut follows by repopulating your gut with beneficial bacteria that help break down calcium carbonate deposits and improve overall digestion. Finally, the psyllium husk tea creates a protective coating that prevents calcium from binding to your intestinal walls while gently moving everything through your system. This three-step protocol addresses every aspect of calcium carbonate constipation, from the initial stomach acid suppression to the final elimination of waste from your body. Most seniors who follow this protocol exactly as I have described see improvement within 48 hours and achieve regular, comfortable bowel movements within 1 to 2 weeks. The beautiful thing about this natural approach is that it does not just treat the symptoms of constipation, it actually heals the underlying digestive damage that calcium carbonate supplements cause over time. Your gut bacteria balance improves your stomach, acid production normalizes, and your intestinal muscles regain their natural rhythm and strength. But here is what makes this protocol truly life-changing for seniors. Beyond just relieving constipation, these three foods work together to boost your energy levels because your body can finally absorb nutrients properly again. You will notice less bloating and gas because your digestive system is functioning efficiently. Your mood improves because the gut-brain connection starts working correctly when your intestinal health is restored. Many of my patients report sleeping better because they are not lying in bed, uncomfortable and bloated from poor digestion. The confidence that comes from knowing you can have regular, predictable bowel movements without fear or discomfort is absolutely priceless. You can plan outings, visit family, and travel without worrying about digestive emergencies or uncomfortable situations. Remember that overcoming calcium carbonate constipation is not just about temporary relief. It is about reclaiming your digestive health, your comfort, and your quality of life. Every day you continue taking calcium carbonate while suffering from constipation is another day of unnecessary discomfort and potential long-term digestive damage. The solution is in your hands right now with these three powerful foods that can start working within hours to restore your natural bowel function. If you found this video helpful and eye-opening about the hidden dangers of calcium carbonate supplements, please hit that like button to help other seniors discover this crucial information. Drop a comment below sharing your biggest takeaway from this video, or let me know if you plan to try the Calcium Carbonate Rescue Protocol I just shared. Your experience could inspire and help countless others who are suffering in silence with the same digestive struggles. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications because I am constantly researching and sharing breakthrough health information like this that can dramatically improve your quality of life as you age. Together, we can help seniors everywhere break free from unnecessary digestive suffering and enjoy the comfort and confidence that comes with optimal digestive health. Stay strong, stay informed, and remember that your best health years can still be ahead of you when you have the right knowledge and take action on what you learn.